Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I know that I said the next video was going to be all about the Nether and the Nether Fortress, but I had a different idea. I had the idea to make a spooky Halloween village a couple hundred blocks away from our main base. So the past several streams we've been working on making a fall/Halloween themed village. On stream, we spent time making nether bridges to a couple different biomes that would help us gather resources for the builds in the Halloween village a little easier. We also went through and picked a spot where we wanted to build the village, and that was in an Old Spruce Taiga Biome, I believe it's called. Not really sure. I get the pine and the taiga really mixed up. And then we worked on a bunch of spooky themed builds, all on stream, and here I'm going to highlight all those streams and what we did in those streams and compile it into one, hopefully small video. In addition to the stream recaps, we're going to go to a pale forest, get some resin, see the creaking for the first time, and we're going to make an XP farm. The pale forest XP farm, I don't know if that's a stretch, but it all felt like it pertained to the spooky Halloween vibes, so that's why I chose to put it in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I would appreciate it very, very much. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, to start off the video, I think we're going to go find a pale garden. I have found one already, and it's not far from our base, but I want to see if we can find a larger one. Let's go this way. So let's go find a pale garden. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Damn, I don't know. Oh, you know what? We're just going to bring a lead just in case we find a pink sheep. Hi, you're so cute. An abandoned portal. Hi, chicken. A lodestone, too. Ooh, some golden carrots, flint, nugget. Okay. Cool. Hi, little guy. Is this your friend? Oh, you guys are friends. I just love you. See, I'm not even going to take anything from that because you guys are too cute. Yes. You guys are rich. Thanks for letting me ransack your village. Ooh, and a portal? That's what I'm talking about. So now we just have to wait till nighttime so we can find the creaking. Okay, so it's finally turning nighttime. Oh, they bloomed. They bloomed. Oh my god, they're so pretty. I'm gonna collect them. The sound effects are amazing. I've never seen the creaking in person, so I'm a little scared.
Hello there.
What do I do? I think I hit them. Oh, I hate the way you sound. There's two. There's two. Oh, I hate this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. But how do I? Oh, there's some. I don't know how to harvest this. What do I do? Oh, okay. It is not the time for this, buddy. Hi, sir. Oh. You suck! Go away! I'm hitting you! Ugh. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, did I... Oh, he did die. What's this? Is that it? What's that? I got the creaking head. Okay, guys. I want to use my silk touch. Stay away to get the heart. It's that guy. Alright. Stop it. Did I get that? I did. Creaking heart. Okay. Don't you dare. don't like you. So if I hit him, it produces it. Oh, so I could just farm this guy. How much resin did we get? 42. Let's go around this biome, look for more flowers, and then head home. Okay, so we're back from our trip. And on the way there and on the way back, we found a couple different structures, a couple different places, and picked up a bunch of loot. So I just wanted to give you guys an overview of all the loot that we got. Some of the most important things in here is we finally got a compass. We got some potion of water breathing, TNT, and I think the most important is the heart of the sea. And then we also collected at the Pale Garden 4 creaking hearts, and a saddle, and a fishing rod with mending. Okay, for the next part of the video, I'm going to give you a tour of the Halloween village that we've been working on the last several, I think maybe 5 or 6 streams. I'm going to start with the center point and the focal point of this village. So I'm going to start with this, which is our pumpkin nether portal. This was inspired by the movie Halloween Town, if anyone knows what that movie is. I wanted a big jack-o'-lantern as the center of our village because, like I said, that's what they kind of do in Halloween Town. So why not make that a big nether portal? So I love this build. I didn't actually build this on stream or recording. I built this based on a Pinterest photo that I found. I'll insert that picture right here. This is our witch's house. We built this on stream, so I'm going to get into that recap right now, and I'll see you when that's done. In stream 19, we began by outlining the witch's house with smooth red sand block. While building the framework of the house, we actually ran into some pillagers, and I actually captured one to add to the village later. Come over here. Come on. There we go. Then we proceeded to start building the roof, which will look like a large witch hat. And for the brim, we used polished blackstone slabs, and for the stripe, we used green terracotta block. And after that, the outside of the build was actually finished. Stream 20 began with us sprucing up the outside of the witch's house, adding some details, adding some decor around the outside. Next, we started on the interior of the build by adding a mix of different mud blocks as the floor. Then I came up with a brilliant idea for the pillager we actually captured. I have an idea. If I can get this villager and we could stick him upside down here, or like just plop him, he could fall there. And then it almost looks like we're like lowering him into the lava. Then chat informed me of this. He's gonna walk around aimlessly, try to attack villager. No, for real? What is he gonna do? He doesn't have a weapon. He's just gonna beat them with his fists? Well, I didn't know that. He's just gonna be like, boom, boom, boom. This guy, when I heal him, he's gonna try to attack him. Then this happened.
Light bulb.
I can put that guy up there. In order to put the zombie villager upside down, I actually needed to get a name tag. So we spent some time trading sticks for emeralds with our Fletchers. And then we got 3 name tags from our villager, 𝕋𝕙𝕒𝕟𝕜. Then, because my chat hates me, they redeemed this. Alright, let's go. And this is how it went. Anyway, then we named our zombie villager Dinnerbone. Then struggled for a bit trying to get him back over to the witch's house. And then struggled with getting him to fall down into the roof. But finally, we did it. And with that, stream 20 came to an end. Now that you've seen the process and everything that happened within the stream, let's get a little tour and I'll show you our witch, who is Peggy, and I'll explain to you kind of how she got here, what her whole lore is about. So this is her house, as you can see her jumping through. I had to double fence this because I didn't want her to leave. But this is Peggy. She's our evil witch. And then this is Dinnerbone. Dinnerbone is a butcher villager that was wandering around looking for a place to kind of sit for the night, stay for the night, and he stumbled upon this village. He entered Peggy's potion shop without her knowing, and to say the least, she was not happy about that. So she zombified him and hung him up for sacrifice. I tried to explain to her that might have not been the best move, but she didn't really care, so yeah. She doesn't have any potions right now because we don't have blaze rods. Don't worry, next episode we'll be going to the Nether Fortress, building a Nether base, and getting some blaze rods for blaze powder so we can make a bunch of potions for her potion shop. But this is her house. It's not fully renovated, not fully finished because we have to add the potions in there, but I think it's cute. And then right here we'll add some Nether wart. On to the next build. You go outside Peggy's house and then you go to the right, and here is the second build that we did in our village, and this is our graveyard. So let's get into the stream recap for that. Stream 21 started with us planning and placing where we wanted each gravestone to be. Next, we worked on fixing the graveyard entrance by adding mossy cobblestone walls, placing black iron fences on the sides, and adding a few soul lanterns to keep the spooky vibe going. After that, we started working on our custom dead trees. And we added a few details such as glow lichen, bats, dark oak fences, and cobwebs to enhance the look. Finally, we worked on adding details to the ground and adding more details to the grave sites to complete the build. And after that, the graveyard was complete. So for a graveyard build, my plan with this is to make it a place of remembrance for any of the villagers, pillagers, animals that pass away in our Minecraft world. In saying that, several streams ago, we actually got a second pink sheep and it died. I was irresponsible and I drug it through the forest, but also I will say my chat did not remind me that I shouldn't take it to the forest because there are predators. And here's a clip of me killing it. With that being said, I have her pink wool, I have her mutton, and we're going to give her a proper burial. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her wool and her mutton in this chest. And then I'm going to place this block over it. And then we're going to put this sign. And it's going to say, "Here lies pink sheep 2. She died on 9/26/2025. White dye, glowing sack. Moment of silence for pink sheep number 2. Last and final build that we did on stream, and it's off to the left. You go up these stairs and you will find our hay maze or cord maze, whatever you would like to call it. Let's get into the stream recap of me building the hay maze. In the beginning of stream 22, we needed to terraform a bunch in order to have a flat surface to build the hay maze on. For the first part of the build, we worked on the archway of the maze, which was made out of dark oak leaves. After that, we framed out the entire maze and made adjustments as I saw fit. Then once we had the finalized outline, we started filling it in with all the rest of the hay bales. Next, we worked on upgrading the maze's pathways by adding some podzol and coarse dirt. And finally, we finished the build by adding a bunch of cute decor details. And that was it for stream. We're back, and you probably saw a majority of everything that has to do with this hay maze. There's not much more to it than what you just saw. In the middle of the maze, I have an apple cider stand and then a little bonfire that was supposed to be kind of for s'mores and roasting marshmallows, and I thought that was cute. There's one more thing. Peggy is married to Mr. Rifleman. He is the first pillager that we ran into when we were building our home base, and Mr. Rifleman is technically what I would like to call the mayor of this village. And he lives over here with his dog Tokimi. And this is him. I don't know who that is. RIP whoever that is. And Peggy and him, I guess, live separately, and she lives over here in her potion shop. My whole idea around this whole Halloween village is basically anytime we find a pillager, we run into them, I'm gonna bring them here, and then they're gonna be added to the village, and we're gonna have lore behind them. But basically the lore of this entire village is Mr. Rifleman and his wife Peggy used to be part of a pillager outpost, but in their heart, they didn't feel that the pillagers were evil enough for them, so they left, and they wanted to go establish their own new village that was much more evil, so that's why Mr. Rifleman's the mayor and Peggy's his wife, so. Okay, the final part of this video is going to be a tour of our new XP farm. This is the entranceway. I have worked on it off stream and off recording. I did not finish it. I was just kind of getting an idea of what I kind of wanted it to look like. So as you'll tell that it only looks like this up until right here. I'll probably finish this one on a stream at another time. Basically, this leads all the way down to our zombie spawner. And the reason I added this in this video is basically I needed one. And I figured zombies kind of go with the whole spooky season vibe. So you come down here and this is the entrance to our spawner room. To tie in the whole pale garden creaking, I wanted to add some resin to the spawner build. In that process, I ran out of resin, so I decided to make a resin farm. This resin farm is not made properly, as you can tell. But we're gonna ignore that. So all we have to do is go down here, come in here, and he will go in the water. And once he gets in the water, he cannot get out. So what we just do is we just hit him. And then once the observer senses all the resin on here, it takes the sticky piston to knock it off, and then it all flows into that hopper right there. That resin filters down here, which is where all our barrels are of resin. We have a couple stacks so far, and then this is where I added the creaking heads. I thought that would be cute. I added some furnaces here so we can make resin bricks. You come over here, and this is kind of our workstation. Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned, I worked on this off recording, off stream as well, because it took me a lot of brain power to figure out, so I couldn't concentrate and talk to chat. Over here, I designed the resin clump blocks, magma blocks, and shroom lights. I thought this is just a cute idea and a cute way to mix up all the white in this build. And then over here is where we're going to keep our extra supply of resin brick, and then this will be where we keep our extra supply of resin clump. Here is going to be for all of the drops that we get from our zombie spawner, so this is where we kill the zombies. Works pretty well, if I do say so myself. That is it for this video. We did our tour of our Halloween village, we went to the Pale Garden, and then we finished our XP farm. That's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't miss out on the next video. The next video, we're going to the Nether Fortress. We're going to be building a Nether base, and we're going to be getting some blaze rods and making some potions. So I'm pretty excited about that. So don't forget to subscribe. Like I said, it always helps the channel out, and hopefully you won't miss a live or a next video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!